baby oil, Viagra, IVs, and pink cocaine. Tussie, Tuchibi, or whatever it's called. Let's dive right into whatever's in that concoction that's been keeping Diddy freak-off guests lathering themselves in baby oil. It's time to get slippery. Number 1. Ketamine. Special K. Kit Kat. Cat Tranquilizer. Super K. Discovered by Dr. Gunter Korsen in 1962, here is a pic of the doctor, a German World War II vet. Korsen and some other guy named Domino, this Domino motherfucker, anyway, got the go-ahead to test some on prisoners who volunteered. Yeah, sure. To take it in 1964. The subjects described the feeling like floating through space and not being able to feel their limbs. Now, I can neither confirm nor deny that I might have used a friend of mine as a test subject in the 90s. Just saying. 2 years later, in 1966, K was approved for human and animal use and was used as a field anesthetic in the Vietnam War. Surprisingly, Kit Kat is not only a Diddy freak-off party drug, but it's now being used to treat different types of depression for its quick reaction time. But we're not going to stop there. Oh, no. But why not just mix ketamine with something else? And that brings us to the next item on our list. Number 2, MDMA. Atom, beans, biscuit, disco biscuit, E, Molly. Ecstasy was a favorite for ravers and partygoers in the 80s and 90s, but biscuit's discovery goes all the way back to 1912. Discovered by a guy named Anton Kolisch? Anton Kolisch. Something like that. Though it was discovered in 1912, it remained on the shelf for a few decades. Yeah, decades. Until the 50s when it was tested by the U.S. military. Truth serum? Maybe. Who knows what they were doing? Then, of course, back to the shelf until the 70s, when a guy by the name of Shulgin decided to party. Alexander Shulgin, or the godfather of ecstasy, was interested in the psychotropic effects and started slinging X to his psychotherapist friends, who then gave it to their patients to really get the conversation going. Unfortunately, the lights came on and the party stopped in 1985, when the U.S. decided to classify MDMA as a Schedule I drug. But 2 drugs in a Diddy cocktail just doesn't seem like enough, does it? On to the next one. Number 3, methamphetamine. Meth, crank, crystal. A Japanese chemist by the name of Nagai Nagayoshi first synthesized methamphetamine in 1893. It was developed as a man-made alternative to the ephedra plant, a shrub whose extract, ephedrine, has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 5,000 years. Methamphetamine was difficult to make until 1919, when another Japanese chemist, Akira Ogata, streamlined the process. He used phosphorus and iodine to reduce the ephedrine into a crystallized form, creating the world's first crystal meth. And that, my friends, is what we call science. During World War II, the Allies and Axis powers both used the drug to keep troops awake.
You got some of that meth? 9.
Japanese kamikaze pilots were given meth before their final flight as well. Here, take this and go crash your plane into something.
Oh, time to crash plane!
And then, of course, it was outlawed in the United States in 1970. Next, the original ingredient that's in the purest pink cocaine. Number 4, 2CB. Now this is the OG substance found in pink cocaine. Alexander Shulgin strikes again, synthesizing this drug in 1974. 2C was placed on the magical half dozen of psychedelic phenylethylamines. Whatever that means. Never short of psychotherapist buddies, he again distributed out so they could get their patients to open up about their deepest, darkest secrets. 2CB later became a substitute for MDMA in the party scene because of its minimal come down and that clear, euphoric headspace ravers are looking for. Shortly after that, 2CB would be manufactured legally and sold at gas stations as dick pills under the names Nexus and Performax. But, alas, all good things come to an end, and the medicine of singing ancestors joined X as a Schedule I drug in 1995. Alright, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I am Deepish, and you have been watching Deepish Dive. Stay tuned. We'll see you in the next Deepish Dive.